Alright, in this review we'll be taking you on tour of the gaming performance of the base 2018 MacBook Pro with Touch Bar. First up is Grand Theft Auto 4, actually running inside a Parallels virtual machine running on top of macOS. That's macOS, Parallels, Windows, Grand Theft Auto, slow.
35, again, that's the exact same as the i9 with 560 graphics.
Alright, we've got 35.
On my previous 13-inch MacBook Pro, I could only get 15 frames a second, and on my upgraded Mac Pro with RX 580 graphics, it could only get 30 FPS.
Alright, so the fans have settled at around 5,200. What I want to see though is, how slow will it go if we disable Turbo Boost and limit the computer to run at its base 2.2 gigahertz. Alright, so it is slightly slower. It's 32 frames a second instead of 35 as before.
Now while it's pretty damn good that we can get 1080p 30 FPS gaming in a Windows virtual machine, that's Windows running on top of Mac, so it's slower, what I want to show you is how it performs on Windows natively via Bootcamp. To start on GEEKBENCH, you get around 5,000 single core and 22,000 multi-core. And on CINEBENCH, you get 1040 on the CPU and over 105 frames per second on the GPU?
Yowzers.
God damn it, that's awesome.
Alright, graphics wise, I'm doing 288 times 1800, rendering at that resolution. Everything's pretty much auto. Got something high, extra, something's on low, motion blurs low quality. But pretty much we're going to be seeing how this one plays. And it's going 33.
Note, for this run through I'm using the latest Bootcamp 6.1 drivers and no longer noticing any throttling.
35 frames a second. And this is at maximum resolution. 32 frames a second. 28 frames a second. What I want to see now is what will happen if I disable Turbo Boost. So I'm using an app called Throttle Stop, and I've just set it to be on battery, and I ticked disable Turbo Boost. So that should limit the CPU to 2.2. There you go, that's running. So now I'm back in the game. And it's going 30 frames a second, so it's still running pretty fast. Yeah, it's still running. But you can clearly see here, 31 frames a second, and that's with Turbo Boost disabled. So the CPU is going at 70 degrees. I'm going to set it to as close as 1080p as I can. So it's about 50 frames a second at half res. 40, 47, 46. It's actually a lot, it feels a lot smoother. I don't recommend gaming on this mouse because when you're right clicking you can't left click. What I want to see is what happens if I re-enable Turbo. So I'm going to put it inside performance mode, and that's with Turbo Boost enabled. So let's get back in the game. Oh, there you go. We got Turbo Boost on. It's going. It went 3.9 for a second. So we're getting about 53 frames a second in this position. Let's just do a run. 44. So it's 45 to 50 frames a second, and I don't think Turbo's doing anything. So you can expect 45 to 50 frames a second at half res and 30 frames a second at full res. Alright, this is Doom 4. Alright, it's about 40 to 60 FPS. Right now it's 40. So resolution is 1280 by 800. I want to make it max. And anti-aliasing, I'll just use the little one because that'll be better. Field of view, VSync definitely on. Oh, this is slow. This is 12 frames a second. 13 frames a second. Okay, it's unplayable at max res. I'll make it half res. That's about half. It feels nice and slick. 40 frames a second. Okay, I'm going to run around this segment. It's going between 39, 40, 35. Now it should be on 2.2, let's see. It's 39, 36, 35, 33, 36. And now let's enable performance. So it's gone up to 3.9. .36. Yeah, it seems pretty much the same. 40, 41. Shotgun, nice. I like it. I want to see now, how do we get this game to be going 60 frames a second? Oh, that's 60 frames a second, definitely. Well, 50 to 60. Oh, this is nice. .45. Alright, let's try out King of Fighters. Maximum resolution. Let's see which. Yes, I will have her. And ooh. 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 Okay, she looks nice. Done is a deal. Yes. Hello, my friends. Now this is a game. I'm gonna enter this stage right now. It's going at 10 frames a second, 20 frames a second, because I think it's loading. But let's see how this evolves. All right, it's around 30 frames a second. 20. Yeah, I think this resolution is just too high. Oosh, this is an awesome game. Yeah, hello. Alright, right now we're at half res. At 1080, we seem to be getting 60 frames a second now. Oh, this is smooth. Yeah, you really want to play at 60. This is the one to play. Yeah, it's, I don't even know what the combos are. What? What? Yowzers. KO. Good game. Good game. Yup. Good game.
After playing this game, Ash never left his room. Kids, stay away from games.